Hey guys, I want to apologize ahead of time about the wind. We're outside today. But as always, we're coming to you from the international headquarters of Broke Rednecks here in Spur, Texas. So I hope you can hear me over the wind. What we're going to talk about today is a little bit of a prepper garden. Now, we're setting up some stuff at my mom's house where we are now. And I want to kind of show you the method to our madness, and some of you guys may find this somewhat helpful. So first things first are the green beans. Now, as you can see, we got some little pots there, and Travis accidentally weed whacked one of them. The principle here is the green beans are going to kind of grow up in that kind of hog paneling that we put up, make them a little easier to pick. Now, something we're working on, and again, this is a work in progress, is this container garden setup, as you can see. Now, my mom's getting a little older. She can't bend over like she used to and go with a normal tilled garden. So what we did over the course of a couple weeks is started planting things in these pots, and we've been repotting them. And we've got, as you can see, the big cherry tomato over to the right of the screen. We've got 3 good-sized squash plants that are starting to come in there. Travis really likes the peppers, so we've got on these other wooden spools the peppers. In that pot there, whenever it pops out, it's going to be cucumber. Over here, we have more tomato in varying sizes. Some of them I bought full grown, some of them I bought, itty bitty. The little one there came out as a seed. We've also got some strawberries right there. Apologize for the shadow. We're going to have to move them, get a little better fruit light. And over here we've got, surprisingly, another tomato plant, an okra, and some cilantro. And yet still, hi Dobby, that's Pitbull, there's Dobby, and the Brittany looking thing's Num Nums. We got some other stuff here, again more tomatoes, and down on the end there's another okra. Now, the reason that I'm showing you all this is from a prepper point of view. A lot of people like having gardens. Now, this is my mom. She wanted vegetables, so she's not necessarily prepping. But I do this with my own garden. Now, all these pots have one major upside to them. They're mobile. And nobody really is going to be able to live off a couple squash plants or tomatoes or whatever. In a grid down situation, this whole backyard, even if it were tilled and stocked with whatever else, we're not going to be able to live off of for one very important reason. And that's that it just isn't big enough to produce enough food to feed more than one person. So if we're trying to do a family thing, it's just not going to work. So what I did instead, and that's the reason that I've got all these plants here, is I put them into a container because the idea of a garden is going to be to supplement what we've already got. Get us fresh vegetables and that sort of thing. The other thing is, if we have to bug out somewhere, I mean, we just hit a grid down and we got to go. One big upside of the container garden is we can take it with us. Every plant I put down is an heirloom plant. Use heirloom seeds, which for those of y'all who don't know, you'll see this on a little package you get at Walmart sometimes. Heirloom seeds are ones that when you plant it, say tomato plant, you can cut the tomato open, pull seeds out of it, and reuse them. See, a lot of the stuff you see at Walmart or Target doesn't really work well for that purpose because it's been genetically modified. They don't want you reusing it. So if you plant a tomato plant, you'll get tomatoes, but if you cut it open to get seeds, you're not going to get any. You're not going to be able to regrow them. So anyway, that's our little container garden. I think they're a good idea for preppers to have. You can carry containers with you. You can have them supplement food if you have to bug out somewhere. But they're also just a fun little idea if you need to move them around, lighting, wind, something like that. And it's also great for older people. They don't have to get down on their hands and knees to pick squash or okra. You can elevate them or put them on something, hence ones that are over here by the porch behind me where you can see the dogs goofing off. Anyway, like and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time.